Welcome to the exciting world of Python programming. Python is a versatile and beginner-friendly language that is widely used in various domains. Learning Python opens up a world of possibilities for you. You'll be able to build websites, analyze data, and even create games. This essay will guide you through the fundamental concepts of Python, focusing on operators, conditional statements, and loops. These are essential building blocks for writing efficient and powerful Python code. By the end of this essay, you will have a solid understanding of these concepts and be ready to embark on your Python programming journey. Python is known for its readability and simplicity, making it an ideal language for beginners. Let's dive in and explore the fascinating world of Python programming. Get ready to learn the essential building blocks of coding with Python. In the world of programming, operators are special symbols that perform specific operations on values and variables. Think of them as mathematical symbols you're already familiar with, like the plus sign for addition or the minus sign for subtraction. These symbols tell Python what to do with the data. Python provides a rich set of operators to perform various operations. We have arithmetic operators, used for basic mathematical calculations, comparison operators, used to compare values, logical operators, used to combine conditional statements, bitwise operators, used to perform bit-level operations. We'll touch upon these briefly. Assignment operators, used to assign values to variables. Membership operators, used to test for membership in sequences like lists or strings. Identity operators, used to compare object identities. Don't worry if some of these terms sound unfamiliar. We'll be exploring each of these operator types in detail with clear and concise examples in the following sections. Understanding Python operators is crucial as they form the foundation for writing effective Python code. Let's start with the basics. Arithmetic operators. These operators let you perform common mathematical operations in your Python programs. 1. Addition. Adds two values together. For example, 5 plus 2 results in 7. 2. Subtraction subtracts the second value from the first. For instance, 10 minus 3 gives you 7. 3. Multiplication multiplies two values. 4 times 5 equals 24. Division divides the first value by the second. 20 divided by 5 equals 4. 5. Floor division performs division and rounds down to the nearest whole number. For example, 15 floor divided by 2 results in 7. 6. Modulo returns the remainder of a division. 17 modulo 5 gives you 2, 7. Exponentiation raises a value to the power of another. 2 raised to the power of 3 calculates 2 to the power of 3, resulting in 8. These arithmetic operators provide the building blocks for performing calculations within your Python programs. They're essential for tasks like calculating totals, determining averages, and much more. Comparison operators, as their name suggests, allow you to compare values in your Python code. They are used to determine if one value is greater than, less than, or equal to another value. Here's a list of Python's comparison operators. 1. Equal to. Checks if two values are equal. For example, 5 equals 5 returns true. 2. Not equal to. Checks if two values are not equal. 5 not equal to 4 is true. 3. Greater than checks if the first value is greater than the second. 10 greater than 5 is true. 4. Less than checks if the first value is less than the second. 3 less than 7 is true. 5. Greater than or equal to checks if the first value is greater than or equal to the second. 8 greater than or equal to 8 is true. 6. Less than or equal to the checks if the first value is less than or equal to the second. 6 less than or equal to 10 is true. These operators are commonly used in conditional statements to control the flow of your programs. They help your code make decisions based on the comparison results. Section 5. Logical operators combining conditions. Logical operators in Python allow you to combine multiple conditions when making decisions in your code. There are 3 main logical operators. 1. The operator. It returns if both conditions on either side are. For example, if you have Python age equals sign 25 is underscore student equals sign true if age 18 and is underscore student print you are eligible for a student discount. In this case, the message will print only if both is greater than 18 and is. 2. The operator. It returns if at least one of the conditions on either side is. For example, Python is _weekend =. True has _vacation =, false if is _weekend or has _vacation. Print, you can relax and enjoy your day. The message prints if it's a weekend, is, or if the person has a vacation, is, or both. 3. The operator. This operator reverses the truth value of a condition. For example, Python is _raining =, false if not is _raining, print, remember to take your umbrella. In this case, the message prints only if he is. Logical operators provide a powerful way to create more complex and nuanced conditions in your Python programs. Section 6. Bitwise operators, working with bits. Bitwise operators might sound a bit intimidating, but they are simply operators that work on the individual bits of data. While not as commonly used as the previous operators, they have their place in specific programming scenarios. Here's a brief overview of bitwise operators in Python. 1. Bitwise AND. It returns 1 if both bits are 1. 2. Bitwise OR. It returns 1 if at least one bit is 1. 3. Bitwise XOR. It returns 1 if only one bit is 1, also known as exclusive OR. 4. Bitwise NOT. It inverts the bits, meaning 0 becomes 1 and 1 becomes 0. 5. Left shift. It shifts bits to the left, effectively multiplying by powers of 2. 6. Right shift. It shifts bits to the right, effectively dividing by powers of 2. You'll primarily encounter bitwise operators when working with low-level programming, such as manipulating hardware or dealing with binary data. For now, just be aware that these operators exist. In this section, we'll explore assignment operators, which are used to assign values to variables. The basic assignment operator assigns the value on the right to the variable on the left, adds the right operand to the left operand, and assigns the result to the left operand, subtracts the right operand from the left operand and assigns the result to the left operand, multiplies the left operand by the right operand and assigns the result to the left operand, divides the left operand by the right operand and assigns the result to the left operand. Understanding these operators will give you more flexibility and efficiency in your Python coding. Conditional statements are fundamental to programming. They allow your code to make decisions and execute different blocks of code. The if statement checks a condition and executes the code block if met. For example, if temperature 25, print, it's a hot day. The else statement specifies code to run if the condition is not met. For multiple conditions, use the elif ladder. For example, if score equal sign 90, print, you got an A. Elif score equal sign 80, print, you got a B. Python also offers a ternary operator for concise conditionals, result equals sign even if num%2 equals sign 0 else odd. Loops are essential for automating repetitive tasks in your programs. They allow you to execute a block of code multiple times until a specific condition is met. The loop is used to iterate over a sequence like a list, tuple, string or range, or any other iterable object. It executes the code block once for each item in the sequence. For example, fruits equal sign apple, banana, cherry. For fruit in fruits, print fruit. The loop repeatedly executes a block of code as long as a given condition remains. For example, count equals sign 0 while count 5, print, count plus equals sign 1 terminates the loop prematurely even if the loop condition is still. Skips the rest of the current iteration and jumps to the beginning of the next iteration. A placeholder statement that does nothing. It is used when a statement is syntactically required, but you don't want to execute any code. Python provides concise ways to create lists and dictionaries using comprehensions. These are powerful constructs that can often replace the need for explicit loops. Congratulations! You've now been introduced to the fundamental building blocks of Python programming, operators, conditional statements, and loops. You've learned how to perform calculations, compare values, make decisions in your code, and automate repetitive tasks. Remember that practice is key to mastering programming. The more you experiment with these concepts, the more confident you'll become in your Python abilities. Explore different ways to use operators and write programs that involve conditional statements and loops. As you continue your Python journey, you'll encounter more advanced topics, but the foundations you've built here will serve you well. Embrace the learning process, and don't be afraid to experiment and make mistakes. That's how you learn and grow as a programmer. Happy coding!